What is up? It is Kenji, and we are back talking about the PalWorld lawsuit. I made a video a while ago about the PalWorld lawsuit when it first came to light, and now we're back and there's a lot of interesting news that has come out. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so first off, let's discuss the first thing that people have been mainly talking about, and this is the fact that PalWorld has just released an update where you can no longer summon pals via throwing in the Pokeball or whatever the object is called in PalWorld onto the ground and summoning them. Now instead, from what I've heard, is they kind of just now are summoned via just summoning them. They spawn into existence, apparently. We look at this article. The change to summoning pals is what has really upset players, with many PalWorld fans taking to Reddit. It's assumed that this change is due to Nintendo's lawsuit on PalWorld. Well, in my opinion, I definitely do think this is due to the PalWorld lawsuit. Nintendo's doing what they can to try and not silence PalWorld, they're trying to do as much as they can to set an example of PalWorld. Now, one thing I'd like to mention is I really think PalWorld can fight this lawsuit. Why? If you go to the comments on my latest video, well, not my latest video, if you go to the comments on one of my videos I made a while ago about the PalWorld lawsuit, there's a comment here that says, unfortunately, there's a lot of information. Oh, actually, I'll just put the comment right up here on screen, basically saying there's a lot more to it than what I covered. And yes, there was a lot more to it than what I covered. However, the patterns are what really matters. The patterns that were from last time was, I believe, throwing an object towards a creature in a field, riding a creature in a field, something like that at least. But the thing is, these patterns were filed after PalWorld's release. So, as this article states by Games Radar, now I couldn't find the original source of information that was released by Pocket Pair themselves, and if I do find it after that, I will link it in the description. But either way, apparently these patents that PalWorld apparently violated were actually filed after the game's release. They were filed apparently around February and July this year and registered between May and August. As it states, these applications came after the release of PalWorld, which launched in early access on January 19th. So Nintendo's pretty screwed. But if that's the case, why isn't Pocket Pair fighting this? Because as we saw, they released an update where they removed, summoning these characters, which I don't even know if that was a patent, but could Nintendo possibly be this? Could this be one of the changes that Nintendo is wanting them to make if they are not fighting this? Because if they don't fight this sets a pretty bad example of anyone who tries to go against Nintendo. As I stated, I hate Nintendo. I do not like them. They are evil. They're an evil corporation. Probably my most hated corporation that I know of. But all in all, I really hope Nintendo does get fought, because this is a situation that could really be fought. They filed fraudulent patents, I think. At least I'm pretty sure, because look, I'm not a lawyer, as obviously, but I think that it doesn't make sense why any patent would be able to be filed after, be filed after the thing they're targeting, in this case, PalWorld. So I guess that we'll wait and see. So like the video, subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I do discussion and news-based content, so I did used to do gaming, but this channel's sort of shifted away from that. So if you do want to see more content like this, and maybe some of what I just mentioned, be sure to subscribe. Anyways, this is Kenji, and I am out.